Hi, welcome. This is Tarot Love. Join me for some tarot for Taurus Collective, and we will look at the recent past, current energies, near future. Got this Pisces and Saturn vibe going on in this segment, guys, as we move into December 2023. So join me. This should be fun. The Saturn vibe's pretty heavy in the segment, like I said, for everybody, and the way a lot of other people might be acting around. I think all 12 zodiac signs actually. Saturn ensures that each human faces the trials they need to grow. It's not up to other humans to decide which growth is most authentic or most valuable. We all grow differently. So, focusing on your own growth, adhering to your own path, and put in your own work, and you will see progress. You know, because Saturn in Pisces is that sacrificial tendencies are very increased. So, making sacrifices for others, especially as we move into the holiday season, it's kind of the vibe. So I thought that makes a whole lot of sense. But I hear in Taurus is if you're not throwing up, you're not running hard enough. Interesting there. So let's pull the cards and see what Spirit wants us to know. Calling on Spirit for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe their Venus is in Taurus. Please. Recent past, current energies, and what we can see coming in. It's like, yes, I talk to myself because sometimes I need good advice. Being the hermit, not quite coming forward with a project or something in the physical world. Could be a lot of different things, you guys. Something kind of came to you. This came to you, and this came to you. And this is the opportunity currently, the opportunities of new beginnings. It could be from someone who rules by the sword. This is all new beginnings, new feelings, new money, new emotions. New money brings new emotions. This person doing this is bringing emotions. And that could be you in the middle. In the center of the reading is going to be the main message, the Queen of Swords, and what we get to see coming in with but love and abundance, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother nurturing someone's mother, feelings and emotions of the mother, being a mother, and saving up for the future. This is absolute humanitarianism, hope and faith, positivity, and abundance coming in. So I'm really excited. Okay, give me just a second. My cat is in a tizzy, so I'm going to get him to calm down, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so thank you. I was able to get the cat calmed down. And, okay, so what I was getting in meditative session is while Taurus have the ability to change and evolve and transform, right? Okay. Somebody bit down in the toilet, with their cheek up against the porcelain, face against the cold. Well, this is Spirit saying, you better represent. This is someone who is a representative. This is representing, being the best damn person that you can be. You're going to see success. But this is also like, why be just quote unquote good enough? And for all I know, this could be somebody who grew up an orphan, an only child, This could be you as a child, them as a child, someone's child. Doesn't have to be, but if that resonates. It's all about perception in the recent past. Right? I think that's you, Taurus. You know, you're just like, it's just all in how you look at it. You're only poor if you think you're poor. You know, we look at it in different ways. And again, that Saturn energy, you're totally in vibe if you're saying, you know, yeah, we're all different. We grew up different. We grew up in a different way in a different time. And, you know, it's up to each individual to decide what is most authentic and what we value. But I think there's emotions there about how we grew up or how someone grew up for somebody here. Because this card speaks of perception and this card speaks of perception. So we could have an incident where currently now someone is perceiving someone as a different person. We're looking at things different. We're looking at that. They're looking at you different. Very focused on your own growth, adhering to your own path, putting in your own work. And yes, we see progress. So we see coming in the future growth. We see people investing in you. If you're investing in them, investing in our money, investing in our time, we're going to clarify this recent past. It's taking the time to see what's really important to you. It's about enriching our life, our well-being issues, and having dug deep. Someone has healed those emotions, healed those physical ailments. Is that Taurus? Wondering. I mean, that is the Pentacles, that is coins, that is earth energy, that are vibe on you. Right on. Self-help. Raised yourself. So it just depends on how deep you want to go with this vibe, but very open-minded, open to receiving the messages from the universe, open to the new opportunities, making yourself that way by aligning yourself up and aligning up your emotions and shit, right? Yeah, so if in the recent past we even had some pretty innovative physical, like health improvements currently, doing that research, and this is someone around you now doing something very similar and doing some research. Very necessary. This is a necessary approval, assuring us of our safety currently. So, wow, just, okay, this is the well-being in a very happy frame of mind is exactly what got you where you're at currently, was that, you know, and or that has created for you, have created a well-being and happy frame of mind. And it looks like currently, this is how they see you. And they have a very, or you're just telling them to keep a very positive mind, right? And that was like, yeah, you know, like you better represent, you better keep your head straight, have a positive attitude. This would be the advice that you would be giving them. This could be the advice someone's given you. Be the best damn you that you can be. These are why we are, you and these folks are doing these things. Bettering ourselves so that we can be. And so it's is equivalent to throwing up. You know, you're running so hard. So I see the metaphor there. What Spirit is trying to tell us is that it's hard as heck. It's hard as fuck right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, tough physical. And we're running through this. Now we get into the mental in the center of the reading. We face against the cold. Metaphorically, your face is up, you know, in the toilet. You're up against the porcelain here. That's how tough this shit is. And you know that, they know that, somebody knows that. So now we're able to say so. You're going to be a success. They're going to be a success. They see you growing. They acknowledge your success. Here, I see that. We see that. Yeah. And this is a very unified. We're coming together of, look at this, these new beginnings with somebody, so we could be unifying with someone, getting back to our old self, our best self, currently. Yeah, absolutely, and I really like that for you guys. That's a groovy vibe. Yeah, let's take a deep breath and take a second to like the video. Thank you. I'm really glad you're here. Again, I'm Tarot Love. It's nice to meet you if you've never been here before. If you want to become a member, you know what to do. But please at least tap like. That really helps out my algorithm. You know that. Look at all this new beginning stuff. What's going on? I'd love to hear your story down below in the comment box. This looks great. I would love to read those stories if you want to comment. New money, new feelings, new beginnings. Right? We see an apprenticeship, somebody who's mastering their craft, and we see somebody working very hard at this currently. Something has recently changed, obviously. And then we see something being the center of our attention, or you are the center of someone's attention, which is in that Libra. So you're going to be a success. They think you're going to be a success. You think that that this will be a success. It's just that's that vibe. And I think the question there is, why be just good enough when you can be the best? But we have to try hard, and so currently, if you are trying very hard to master your money skills, to master your emotions, your connections with people, and just whatever that is. Let's see what's coming in. See what you guys have coming in. But the Empress, look at this. It's nice. Successful. You have a connection, like a connection between your subconscious and your inner voice, and the power to manifest new beginnings. You're deeply connected with your inner self, and it is shining. Beauty is on the inside. But on a physical level, somebody here is having their period, obviously. And it's only, well, it's Thanksgiving weekend. So, be careful about not taking your pill. This is definitely whether you want to get pregnant or not. This is taking a pregnancy test and finding out, yes, you're pregnant. It's a forthcoming. Whenever the Empress shows up in a reading, could be that. If you're not ready to be a parent in pregnancy, it's possible for you. You need to be very careful, is a message here coming in, to use contraception diligently. And if you are still having health issues, we need to look at it from a different perspective. We need to keep that positive attitude. You're not working hard enough. If you're not throwing up, you're not doing it hard enough. Now, I kind of see this like, this be you, Taurus, telling people, that because you're so strong, and you're the bull, and you're the earth, you've been there, and you're telling this people how to do this. You're telling somebody that you love and care how to do this. How to approach this regimen. How to approach this. Right? Which can be taken good or bad. Not everybody in the day-to-day is going to be like, because when the bull comes rushing in, what's everybody going to do? They're going to try to run. So that's some heavy energy. That is heavy. Very heavy. But you're working on that. You're working on this. So we need to clarify. You're absolutely working on this. How we represent ourselves. Right? But something's got our attention. We've got someone's attention now. Taurus, you've got their attention now. Where whatever you're going through, you can really step back from that day-to-day operation and look at the bigger picture now. So whatever you're going through, if a lot of this has resonated, this is coming in, this willingness to put in the effort over time. It's carried by a promise of seeing long-term results. There's still times where we can get frustrated. So we have to keep the faith, and that's exactly the advice there. And that is simply but we're going to clarify that star, right? Because it's been about perception our whole life for so many of you, about how you look at things. And these issues that we're dealing with in this reading is all about how you look at it. If you can see it, you can be it. But we all different. And, it's not up to other humans to decide which way to go is the best for other people to go. So that makes it hard to represent sometimes. But you better represent. Again, I'm a Taurus sun, absolutely. So I'm like, so because we're so much like it's got to be on our own terms, and only when we truly want to do something are we willing to do it. But like we expect everybody else to get on the bandwagon. And so while no one can force us to change, look at us trying to, even if it's for the positive, trying to change other people, it's crazy. But we need to focus on our own growth and let other people grow the way that they want to grow. It's kind of like somebody, talking about having kids. be on like some 5-year plan. You got to step away from the day to day and celebrate what you have created. Many of you will be able to assess your progress so far and still question, maybe that one question is going to pop up, am I on the right track? So let's find out if Taurus is on the right track. So people are recognizing you now. You're going to have some tough decisions to make. And there really is no decision or right or wrong in this, because this might not even be your decision. These trials that you faced, this is very similar to what they're facing, but we all got to go through our own little trial. You know, Aries over there saying, let me make my own decisions about how I'm going to go through what I want to eat, how I want to exercise, what I want to do with my money for Christmas, you know, whatever. This is going to be about saving up for the future to be able to have children. Maybe I'm not ready right now. I need to be careful. And then some tough decisions to make there. Could be between, you know, our savings, dipping into the savings for the babies for the Christmas. Kind of tough, even though, and we have all these new opportunities around us, so we're very focused on pretty much everybody's growth because we have that self-sacrifice. Maybe up in the winter time with your face up against the cold, you know, and we can't decide, I can't decide how I want to, how much of a humanitarian am I able to be, because I'm working all the time. A little jet setter that somebody is, you know. And that's okay. I'm going to let other people grow. They need to let you grow. But if you're here to represent, and you are here to represent, people have noticed your growth and your change. And this could be somebody who is going to be the best damn version of themselves that they can possibly be. Try hard. Be hard. Be at that, or be it as it may. This might be hard to try to change someone's mind, to get a decision out of them. This might be hard. Am I good enough? Is this good enough? Am I good enough? Will I be a good parent? Will I have enough money? Will I have enough love? Will I, my job, my career, do I choose? Who do I have to choose between? Let's clarify. Let's pull 3 more cards, and then Spirit will show us a mental attitude and what's coming in for Taurus as a collective, please. Very willing at times. You get frustrated with how long it takes to see the results. So somebody here could get frustrated with this time frame, this 5-year plan that surrounds you. I know we are very adept at managing our frustrations and be able to rationalize any situation. For those of you who've done that work, so just be rational. Know that Saturn, that Pisces and Saturn and Pisces energy, that, you know, it's not up to you or it's not up to them. So however this energy flows, but somebody to decide the growth of another person. So, being overprotective. Here we see. Being overprotective. So you can never be too overprotective if you're trying not to get pregnant. Somebody who might try to trick somebody into getting pregnant. This is trickery. This is not wanting to be tied down and overprotective of our money. Hang on, because that Five of Wands in reverse is going to be your mental attitude of someone around you or the people around you. Again, we've got visions of good stuff dancing in people's heads because we're, in the holiday season. So when people are in their most positive element, they're typically very happy this season, I would hope. So when we break it down and we got this day-to-day, now we're stepping away from that day-to-day. We're looking at the bigger picture. So it's about putting your attention in the right areas so that you're not wasting your time. We don't want you, Spirit says, to waste your efforts on anything that won't deliver. See us celebrating success is what we have coming in. Someone is celebrating your success. Or you'll be celebrating their success, right? So who's going to be celebrating someone's success or your success? Let's just pour cups of success all the way around. I mean, what's going on? This is positive. I like this vibe, you guys. Let me know down below in the comment box. I love to read your stories. I'd really like to know, like what actually resonated and what kind of successful things have happened, or